Carol, you'll take.
Good evening. This is Carol Hudson, and we have Cynthia Rowe, and we have Delano Steinacker on the line, on the Zoom call. And we just wanted to let everybody have an update tonight. We want Del to tell us all of that's new going on. We've been doing a lot of work. I met with him about 4 weeks ago, and we're very excited about everything that's going on. So Del, I'm going to let you take over, and you can have the floor.
Thank you so much, Carol. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch our update. And I do have a lot to update with you with. I've said this before, is that when I don't have much to update on, I really don't like doing updates. But we have some interesting things happening in our company. We, about 3-4 weeks ago, as Carol mentioned, we had a board of advisors and a board of directors meeting in Tucson, and a lot of parties flew in, and we spent a couple of days hashing things out and going over the plans and the directives for this company. And we have some amazing things that we all unanimously voted to do. First thing I want to mention is that we're back on our roadmap and we're back on our plan. We're working on the biggest thing we're working on right now is we're finally at the stage where we can get our wallet, the Weetwo wallet, developed and get our DEX, our decentralized exchange, developed. We've come in contact with it. I'll back up. Originally, we wanted to develop it in-house and do it our way, quote unquote. But we've partnered up with, or we're partnering up with a company that already has a fully developed, fully functional wallet. And we're going to white label that and brand it as the Weetwo wallet. It has all the functionality we need in it. It can tie to our exchange and other things down the road here real soon. And right now we're in a phase where we're developing an actionable contract so that we can sign it and we know where their accomplishments are and where our duties are, and everybody knows what's going on and what Weetwo gets in the end product. Now, once we have that contract developed and we execute it and Weetwo writes a check, it's just a matter of a few days to a few weeks afterwards that we're going to be able to release that to the public. It's already a publicly used wallet. We're just going to release it with our functionality, and that will springboard us back onto the roadmap that's been our plan the whole time. So it is just wonderful to see us in a place where instead of doing months and months and months of development, then months and months and months of testing, and then going through the process of having an independent security audit company go through our code and make sure it's a safe product. We already have an audited product already functioning, and it'll springboard us right into our roadmap. Additionally, this group has more than 500,000 users using their commercial product, their wallet, right now. When we launch ours, Weetwo obviously gets listed in the Weetwo wallet, but they're also going to list us on their wallet, giving us access to 500,000 people that know crypto, understand crypto, and there'll be no confusion there, just 500,000 people that understand what crypto does. So that's one of the biggest updates. One of the other things that comes with this wallet is the potential of us having our own on-ramp and off-ramping. For those people that don't know what that means, it's where you'll be able to take a debit card and buy Weetos directly and sell Weetos directly to your debit card and use it as any fiat that 120 something different fiats around the world that you can convert to. So that is going to be exciting. Now, there's a little bit more work that needs to be done from the company side. We'll need to put up bonding and sureties that when we're issuing debit cards, again, branded, so there'll be Weetwo debit cards through a major bank. And I believe it's MasterCard is the debit issuer in this case. And that will give us incredible growth potential. That's the big, amazing part. The other thing is I'm going to touch base on our rescues, which is for my wife and I, the whole reason we've done this. In Weetwo's name, Team Weetwo's name, my puppy Weetwo's name, last year we did 12 rescues. Now it's far from my goal of doing one a day, but Weetwo's rescues currently depend on the Weetwo Foundation. Rescues depend on the trading volume. If we're not trading, it's not producing residuals into the charities. And if it's not producing residuals, there's not a lot of rescue money to be going down. So hopefully with these, with the wallet, with the exchange, getting on ramp and off ramping, that will get our volume up and be able to do the rescues that it's the whole purpose. And it's one of the jobs my wife said, I love my job. I've never been this happy in my life. And she has seen some pretty rough things that puppies have to go through and cats and kitties have to go through. And at the same time, she had the power to do something about it. 12 rescues, and some of them are incredible. So we did something else during this planning and this advisory board meeting, and that is we've made some major decisions for the foundation itself. And our current board for the foundation is somewhat passive. We've not had a lot to do, and we haven't had the wherewithal to do it. So a very passive group. So we're putting a new board of directors in place, and they are some gung-ho, well qualified. And it's not a situation where Melissa's going to constantly have to tap on people's forehead. How about this part? How about this part? How about this? How about that? They're going to be calling her going, I need approval for this. I need approval for that. And they're steamrollers. And I'm going to be so happy to see them on board. And I'm excited about this change because it's going to take a lot of the mundane work away from Melissa of running a foundation, running the accounts, running the IRS side of running a foundation, the reporting side, and just let her focus on program management and be the director over there, making sure the money goes to rescuing animals and in charge of the animal rescues. So those are the big changes that we have coming for this company. Both of those items, whether it's on the Weetwo token side, which is incredible, or the foundation, where they start being able to find revenue sources other than just our crypto donation from my side, the crypto token. But this will empower us to do so much more. Possibly by the end of the year, we'll be doing one a day, and that would be fantastic. So Team Weetwo, I want to thank you again for taking your time. And I'm going to say one other thing. Brought this up during my last interview. A lot of crypto companies out there, let's say Shiba Inu, Doge, name a bunch of them, and they all say, oh, the Doge army, the Shiba army. And that's everybody that's a holder going out there and pushing and doing things to get more people brand aware of what it is that's going on. Heck, in one of those groups, one of those projects, there are literally hundreds of people out there making YouTube videos, letting people know what's going on in that. And that's all about crypto. I don't want an army. I don't want a Weetwo army. I like the idea of having Team Weetwo, a team, not an army. And in doing so, I'm asking you to do the best you can to develop our brand awareness on your own accord. I'm doing it as a lot. I'm doing many, many, many different things to build this company. But this just happens to be one guy doing it. If we have all 3,000 of our current holders out there saying, hey, have you seen this project? Have you seen what they've done and what they're doing? That's Team Weetwo. I think that was a subtle hint. And at that point, I'm going to hand this back to Carol. And thank you, Carol, for taking the time to do this. If you have any questions about what I just stated, go away.
Well, one thing, can you touch on, you talked about with the wallet, it would take, once that happens, it would take a few weeks. Give a estimate of how long it would take to get it to the point. where we're ready to move forward with it, like 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah. I'm going to say on the outside 2 months. It could take more, but it should take less because it is a fully developed functioning product. When we do that contract, they will hand the code and the framework over to us. We will then simply change the verbiage, the look, the mission statements, and obviously the graphics, and then just immediately release it to Google, and then start on the Google apps, and then start to work our way through getting it on the Apple core of apps, the Apple Store. And
Yeah.
that is going to, it's a matter of getting a contract finalized and agreeing to what Weetwo gets and what's Weetwo's responsibilities, what's their responsibilities, and signing a contract. Once we've done that, the actual putting our graphics onto a piece of software is a matter of a couple of days. So after signing the contract, as soon as we have deliverable product in our hands, a couple of days later, the logos will be all in place, the verbiage where we've changed it, and we'll release the product. So it's not something that's going to take forever once we get the contract signed. Whereas, yeah, whereas if we did this by ourselves and developed it in-house, it takes several months just to get a product testable, and then months and months of testing, and then another month of security auditing. And so it could take us a good solid year to get our own out, but we don't need our own. They have something that
No,
functions and
right.
works within the realm we need, and they're willing to let us white label it. So
Yeah, well, this is like turnkey. And I want to say that being out there with you in Arizona and with the board and that was really exciting. We got a lot accomplished. I am more excited than I've ever been. And I've been pretty excited. It's teamwork. I love the fact that it is teamwork. And we're all in this together. So if everybody, if you tell people and they just come in with a few dollars, if they come in for $50, they come in with $100, $500, 5,000, it doesn't matter. We just need to get the word out there. We were at a point where we had a lot of rescues. 12 might not seem like a lot, but in the time period that we did it, and some of them were pretty tough, like Army was very expensive, but look at what we did with Army. I mean, that's just so awesome what we did with Army. So I'm really excited. And Cindy, do you have anything to add to this?
No, I don't. It's been we've got a lot accomplished in the last few weeks, and things are just, heading in wonderful directions. And, it's time we all get busy again.
Right.
Yes, thank you. And one of the interesting points is that you just brought up is getting things moving in the forward direction again and following our roadmap. And when a couple of these little linchpins come out, meaning the next couple of accomplishments on our roadmap, this thing will cascade forward in ways that I wouldn't be prepared to do without the team that we've developed behind us. So I owe it all to you, Team Weetwo. Thank you so much.
And what we just talked about tonight, what you talked about tonight is just the beginning. I mean, we talked about many more things that are coming, but we're not at liberty to talk about them yet. But this is just the beginning. It's going to be better than ever.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see the direction we're heading, check in on our website in a couple of days and see the updated timeline. But those mission statements, that direction, that roadmap, that use case is still our goal and our ambition. And it's just simply a matter of pecking things off one at a time. A sure sign is the longevity of the CEO, the project, the companies. Bitcoin was once a penny. And now look at what it is. Didn't happen overnight. It was years and years in the development. BNB, Ethereum, years in the development before they became a big figure. If anybody in this field, Team Weetwo, thought we were going to become as big as Bitcoin in 2 years, no. And when I walked into this project, it was like, yeah, this is going to take a pretty minute. I'm in it for the long haul. It's impossible for me to give
Yes.
up. And 10 years from
Me
now,
too.
we do still going to be trading 10 years from now. And it certainly is going to be far better than where it is right now. And that is the course of action. Everything trades like this. Big spikes down, the big spike down, but each spike is bigger than the last. And just imagine if you would have bought $100 worth of Bitcoin when it was 25 cents, $1 a piece. Just think of $1 a piece. That's when most people started to become aware that it was actually out there, was when it was $1 a piece. And if you'd have put $100 into that, just set it aside, put it on a hard wallet, stick it in a safe deposit box, and then 10 years later say, I have 100 Bitcoins in a safe deposit box. We're here for the long haul. Thank you,
Yes.
Carol.
Well, thank you for your time and we appreciate it.
And thank you, Team Weetwo, for taking your time to watch our update. Many more updates coming because I've got these two wonderful ladies who are going to make sure we get a lot of information to you as it comes out. Again, thank you very much and good night, everyone.
Good night and God bless.
Good night.